Dacia Bigster looks like a bargain, but will it stay cheap once the repair bills start rolling in? Welcome back to Supercar. Today, we're uncovering the real maintenance costs of the 2026 Dacia Bigster. Its low purchase price is turning heads, but does that translate into low ownership costs, or is there a hidden catch? We'll break down servicing, repairs, long-term reliability, and whether the Bigster is truly worth your money. If you enjoy honest, no-nonsense car reviews, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. The Bigster's low price is only half the story. What happens after? Years of real-world driving? The 2026 Dacia Bigster offers impressive size for the money, but long-term ownership is what really matters. Built on Renault's CMF-B platform, it carries a larger, heavier body, putting extra strain on suspension components like bushings, control arms, and shocks. Replacement parts are affordable thanks to Renault's shared components, but don't be surprised if suspension maintenance becomes more frequent after years of family use. Choosing the wrong engine today could cost you far more in maintenance tomorrow. The TCA 140 mild hybrid is the simplest and most maintenance-friendly option in the Bigster lineup. Its 1.2-liter turbo engine with a 48-volt mild hybrid system keeps servicing straightforward, with easy oil changes, accessible spark plugs, and no complex high-voltage systems. If your priority is low repair bills and long-term reliability, this is the safest engine choice. The hybrid might save you fuel, but could it cost you far more when something goes wrong? Step up to the Hybrid 155 or Hybrid 150 Fortix, and maintenance becomes more complex. These models pair a 1.8-liter engine with a hybrid battery and Dacia's unique clutchless multi-mode automatic gearbox. It's efficient, but if that transmission fails outside warranty, repairs could be expensive. Hybrid diagnostics also require specialized equipment, meaning you'll likely rely on dealerships or qualified hybrid specialists. You'll save money on brakes, but you might lose it all when it's time for new tires. The hybrid's regenerative braking dramatically reduces brake wear, helping pads and discs last much longer than on a regular petrol SUV, but there's a trade-off. Higher spec Bigsters come with 19-inch alloy wheels, and replacing those larger tires, especially winter or all-terrain versions, can cost significantly more than the smaller wheels fitted to lower trims. Want the cheapest Bigster to own? This engine might be the hidden winner. The Eco-G 140 bi-fuel engine could be the smartest choice for long-term savings. Running on petrol or LPG, it dramatically cuts fuel costs while keeping maintenance simple. Aside from a low-cost LPG filter replacement and routine system checks, servicing is much like a standard petrol engine. Better still, LPG burns cleaner, reducing carbon buildup and helping the engine stay healthier over the long run. The Eco-G 140 bi-fuel engine could be the smartest choice for long-term savings. Running on petrol or LPG, it dramatically cuts fuel costs while keeping maintenance simple. Aside from a low-cost LPG filter replacement and routine system checks, servicing is much like a standard petrol engine. Better still, LPG burns cleaner, reducing carbon buildup and helping the engine stay healthier over the long run. The cabin may feel cheap, but that could actually save you money. Inside, the Bigster stays true to Dacia's budget philosophy. It offers modern tech like a 10-inch digital cluster and 10.1-inch touchscreen, but most surfaces are made from hard plastics. While they can develop squeaks over time, they're also incredibly tough. Mud, spills, pets, and daily family use are easy to deal with, making the cabin practical, durable, and very low maintenance. Your insurance broker might have a very different opinion on the Bigster's affordability. When calculating total ownership costs, insurance premiums are a massive factor. Budget vehicles sometimes score lower on European crash tests, not because they are inherently unsafe structurally, but because they often omit the highly expensive premium active safety technology to keep the purchase price low. While the 2026 Bigster does include advanced emergency braking and lane departure warnings to meet modern regulations, insurance companies factor overall safety and technology scores heavily into their algorithms. You might find that your Monthly insurance premium for the Bigster reflects these compromises, which is a hidden cost you must factor into your monthly budget. Exterior repairs can quickly turn a budget car into a financial nightmare. But Dacia has a clever trick up its sleeve. The Bigster features a rugged, blocky design heavily protected by a material Dacia calls Starkle, an unpainted plastic made from 20% recycled materials. This material wraps around the wheel arches and lower bumpers. This is a stroke of genius for long-term maintenance. If you scrape a painted bumper on a tight supermarket pillar or a stray branch off-road, you are looking at an expensive body shop bill for paint blending. With the Starkle material, scrapes and scratches are nearly invisible because the material is the same color all the way through. If you do manage to destroy a panel, replacing an unpainted plastic arch is incredibly cheap and takes minutes, drastically reducing your cosmetic repair bills. Let us separate the marketing fluff from the real-world numbers at the fuel pump. Dacia claims the Bigster will achieve between 5.4 and 6.0 liters per 100 kilometers on the WLTP cycle for the standard engines. However, we have to look at the physics here. The Bigster is a tall, boxy SUV with a heavy focus on cabin space over sleek aerodynamics. While it might hit those numbers in slow city traffic where the hybrid system shines, long highway drives are going to force that engine to work hard against wind resistance. Real-world consumption will likely be slightly higher on the long cross-country road trips. It is not terrible, but if you are doing massive miles, the fuel costs will add up faster than the official brochures suggest. So when the dust settles, is the 2026 Dacia Bigster a brilliant investment or a maintenance trap? The truth is, the Bigster is an absolute triumph of budget engineering, provided you know exactly what you are buying. If you stick to the simpler TCS 140 mild hybrid or the brilliant Eco-G LPG version, your maintenance costs will remain unbelievably low. You are getting a massive, practical, and cool-looking family SUV that costs very little to run. However, if you opt for the top-tier full hybrid with the complex automatic gearbox and 19-inch wheels, you are stepping into a territory where specialized repairs and expensive tires could shock your wallet down the line. For the vast majority of buyers, the Dacia Bigster is completely worth it. It is honest, it is rugged, and it prioritizes function over form in all the right ways. Thank you so much for riding along with me today. If this deep dive helped you understand the real costs of the Dacia Bigster, please give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know which engine you would choose. Do not forget to subscribe to Supercar for more no-nonsense reviews. And I will see you in the next one.